Hey guys, Tyler here bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Alliance of Defiance. Playing today, spawning in the north, we have Duffman playing as Brits, who has Mobile Assault, Royal Engineers, and Commandos. Teaming up with him is Aceo? I'm not sure about that one. Playing as US Forces, who has straight away locked into Infantry. From the south, we have chris19 as Ostheer, who has Fortified Armour, Lightning War, and German Mechanized. And Furyo SOW, who has straight away locked into Spec Ops. This is a random team on both sides. Duffman is rank 3, I think, at the moment, is Brits. And everybody else in the game's 40 to 60 range. In terms of rankings. Good ambush there. Trying to get some rear armor hits on the Kugel. Doesn't quite manage to knock it out though. Big damage from the stern pyres. Squad inside the building, making life hard for Chris. He needs to get all those troops on the same side of the building. Oh, look at that. There's no window for that. But he can still shoot out somehow. Very strange. Ideally, you probably want to come onto this side of the building with only one window if you try to shoot a squad out of that building. Close call. MG does get away. Universal Carrier now out for Duffman. Inside the building, very low. So is the Pioneer. Duffman wants to hold onto this building. Jumps into it. And full retreat there from Chris. I think he could afford that with the Grenadiers. At least until he dropped a model, but decided to just hit the retreat. Looks like in the north, Aceo going for an early mortar team, which is rather strange. He's an OKW player. Tend not to be that many stationary targets to fire up on, but see how it gets to work here. MG trying to bully this unit out of the building. Grenadiers actually get very, very low. That could have gotten wiped. No flamethrower on the Pios. Would be the easiest way to deal with this, of course. Mortars getting to work. Barraging the wrong spot at the moment though. Did switch over when the Fox Grenadiers did, and in fact we got a rotation onto this side from Furyo. Coming in to assist his teammate. And on the back of that they should get some good fuel control coming in. Shrek going hunting, looking for that universal carry. You can probably hear it in the fog. Got the Shrek missing. Some guys trying to hide in the universal carrier until they're ready to fire again. And they miss again. That's how it goes.
Infantry squads can have an additional infantryman.
To remember that that universal carrier Vickers upgrade does have 40 range, so as long as they have sight of you, you can blast away at that Shrek. Where the Shrek can't fire back. Killing off the crawlers there. Don't see that too often, but well worth it. Denying that sight. Quick to back away. Got a early bolster coming in from Duffman now as well. Next up would probably be the anti-tank gun. We see Chris actually has not got tier 2 up quite yet. Getting a whole bunch of wire down. Could quite easily be crushed by the universal carrier though. Here come the Grenadiers from the side, but these sections with some nice heavy cover positions. Grenadiers low in health already. Not a great start there for Chris. Fires off a rifle nade. Moderate damage. MG forced away. couple of these grenadiers very low. In fact, full retreat on the grenadiers. I don't know about that. It's going to give Duffman some really easy territory. Doesn't have like a mid bunker to heal from back here either. In these cases, you know, maybe you could have left like the 3 model and the 4 model squad on the field. Tried to fight a little bit longer. Then with the 2 model squad, start building the bunker. Start getting the healing online. He doesn't have munitions for the healing though, having gone for double LMGs early on. So it's going to cost him a lot of manpower in the long run. 2-2 in production at a reasonable timing. Not incredibly fast though, and Duffman does have the anti-tank gun coming out onto the field now. If 2-2 was maybe like 30 seconds faster, maybe could have found an opportunity to knock out that universal carrier while the anti-tank gun wasn't on the field to return fire. Look at these low health grenadiers. Made out again. Good damage. Oh, Kugelwagen dead on the far side. Coming in. Anti-tank gun a little bit further back. Just one more burst. Oh boy, and that's a bit of a misplay from Duffman. You can see that anti-tank gun was running around in circles over there. Clean kill. Duffman has locked into Royal Engineers. Got out the recovery squad. Are a slight price premium over the regular engineers. Do have a few perks, so even though he has gone for bolster, still think it's worthwhile overall. 2-2, peeling off to get some repairs coming in. G42 slowly losing this one. And 1919's out for Aceo. A bit of a move here, coming in from a few angles. Overall, it seems like it's been a relatively even split on the map. Pretty close fight so far. A little bit slow to dodge back. No attack round though from Duffman. Clears the arc just in the nick of time. Furyo's coming in for a deep cut-off play. Have to worry about their retreat path a little bit though. Do have some sandbags. Don't quite manage to decap it in time though. Not a bad idea though overall for Chris.
We're losing a capture point.
He's picked up a 4th grenadier at some stage now as well. Smoke nade out from the engineers. Into retreat. This is where the universal carrier will be so nice against this LMG green blob. But did. His tank gun wasn't in the right position. And Duffman, because of that, has to struggle a touch. Bring out some pyrotechnics onto the MG, but it can just dodge forwards with that. Duffman can't really hold this position that effectively. Also not quite strong enough to beat these grenadiers. He has to worry about their retreat path. Oh man, that second shell took a long time to come through. Anti-tank gun in production now for Aceo. Retreats. Do get away though. Oh wow, a half track from Aceo this late? That is mega late. I don't know about that. Oh, gets around the side of the machine gun though. Nicely done. Yeah, that is a really late a half-track, like 4 minutes or so. Good bit of damage done. LG Green Blob coming through onto the cutoff. Catches the mortar and going to get the decrew. Aceo not paying attention. Can get the steal on that now as well. Duffman making a big push on the other side now, though, that all those Grenadiers have switched over. Looks like no minesweepers for Chris, which he may pay the price for. Duffman getting a couple mines down. Could knock out that 222. Or early walking Stuka for Furyo. Took care of one of the mines. One kill. Alright, early walking Stuka. It's been a long time since I've seen this style of strategy. Mechanized early walking Stuka along with Spec Ops. Used to be all the rage. No Rakitten yet for Furyo though, so might actually have some trouble dealing with that anti-air half-track, even though it came at such a late timing. Tractor can come around the corner. There it goes. And then retreating. Chris back on the right hand side. Yeah, just pure green blob action from Chris. Duffman gonna have to try fight blobs with blobs at this stage, I'd say. Spread out style is struggling. Going mortar now for Chris as well.
Our supply line's broken.
It's off to the side of that rifle mate.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
He's in some trouble here. About to get flanked by another rifle. Oh, forced retreat though to keep it safe. Nice. Not a bad idea. Definitely better safe than sorry. Okay, Duffman actually going for a Vickers. Which, I mean, it can work, but against this many LNG greens in a blob, it's definitely going to need to be behind heavy cover, otherwise the gun is just going to keep getting decrewed. Even with the new formations, you know. That many greens in such a small area. Still going to get the decrews going very quickly. Oh, there we go. Walking Stuka knocks out the Major out the side. A half-track can of course deal with this quite nicely as well, but we do have a pack in the vicinity for Chris. And a half-track taking a long time to suppress over here. Ooh, Rakitten I think missed its shot. Very lucky break for Ace. Two greens are suppressed. They're refusing to drop models. Yeah, I mean you see that many low health units retreating, you're angry. You're like, oh man, that should have cost my opponent another 100 manpower. Instead they get away clean. Oh, slight reposition on the 222. Good attack ground attempt that time from Duffman, nearly rewarded. Good scat along, just needed to go off to the left a touch more as well. Using the on me to dodge that grenade. And the half-track going back in. It's repaired up. The Rakitten's a little bit further back. And the half-track having some trouble suppressing in the light cover there. Here comes the Rakitten. Shrek missing. Rakitten does not. If that Shrek had connected, I know it's pretty unlikely. If it had, that would have been trouble. Duffman coming in for a push on the mechanized truck. He's dropped the artillery. He's got his anti-tank gun up there as well. coordination on this push. One more shot. Yep, well, doesn't even need it. The base houts are fire finishing the job. So Furyo not going to be able to build anything else. Better hope he doesn't lose that walking Stuka. Won't be able to rebuild it. Comes the green blob, but the pack a little bit further back, so they get a nasty hit from that Cromwell. Going back in again. This time Cromwell not so successful.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
There goes one of those mines. Does have the sweeper, but it's a little bit further back at the moment. They pack, however, a very defensive position for Ace. Let's get a bit closer, tighten up that scatter, and get into auto fire range. Otherwise, it's not going to be that useful. At the moment, though, it seems like the Axis are in control. About to get double fuel. About to get 2 of the VPs. It was a good push from Duffman, but might not end up mattering that much.
Cromwell tank, reporting for orders.
Straight battle phase 3 for Chris, so there is a window here for Duffman to do quite a lot of damage with this Cromwell. Not going to have a medium tank to answer back. The Echelons also have a sweeper at this stage as well. So the A half-track doesn't accidentally hit a mine. Okay, Duffman coming in from the side. He's got some brains equipped now, so this should mean that now he has the edge in these infantry engagements. So he's a little bit behind in vet. Maybe touch. Oh, anti-tank gun getting pressured by the infantry. Cromwell comes in, stacking on the hurt.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
And there we go, pack decruit.
Lost a pack gun.
Anti-tank gun coming up for Duffman. Gonna look for the kill on that potentially. Brandy is focusing on the infantry. Now coming through, maybe looking for the chain fausts, but... yeah, good attack from Duffman. Catching Chris's anti-tank gun unprotected. That's, you know, one of the negatives of blobbing, of course. Oh boy, walking Stuka combining with the Raket, and down goes the AA half-track. But yeah, you just don't have units in spots to defend against probing attacks like that. And Duffman capitalizing. Nicely done. Let's get that pack Howie out of there and fast. Could get decruit. Oh, here comes a Sherman though. Should keep it safe. We have the Rakitten back there. Here it comes. Good Shrek shot. Rakitten shot as well. Sherman on the move. Oh, Rakitten hits twice even. Assault grenades. Okay, minor damage. Sherpan's headquarters is up for Furyo, but still quite a lot of fuel away from a medium tank. The walking Stuka is pretty expensive. See up the Vickers, maybe try set up the squad behind the heavy cover. Bait these troops into the suppression. Or, you know, the Vickers. Suppression is optional with the Vickers, you know. Does eventually suppress one of them. And then smoking the Vickers, not a bad idea. Cash coming up, fuel cash for Duffman. Cromwell just about back up and ready for another attack.
Contact! Get down! Warning orders!
Same story with the Sherman. Cromwell going for some crush action. Looks like he got 2 models with it. A couple of Fausts. Chris though hasn't rebuilt his pack, going straight for the Panther, so... Oh, and there we go. Nasty hit from the Cromwell. I thought it took down a grenadier, but it's just they were kind of hidden. I think they were so portraits were so stacked on top of each other. Couldn't see it. Either way, look at that. 16 kills on the Cromwell already. Ordinarily don't see such a good kill counter on that. Very impressive. But now we're going to have to contend with the Panther. Could be tricky. 9 kills on the Walking Stuka so far. Oh! Was that a gammon bomb there? MG in the building goes down. Oh boy, the Walking Stuka. Duffman going across the far side though to assist against the Panther. Sherman wounded. Cromwell's popped the hunt mode on. Needs to stay on the rear armor of the Panther though. Oh yeah. Oh no. Survives. One shot. Duffman unwilling to, you know, potentially sacrifice the Cromwell for the Panther kill. Both of them do end up getting away, but might have been worth taking that trade. Especially because Chris on the back of that, you know, doesn't have any anti-tank at all. Cromwell. So, whoever the next vehicle from Duffman would be very successful. I imagine it's probably going to be the AVRE. Still about 30 fuel away from that though.
A squad of pioneers has arrived.
Axis on the advance. Remember that officer has very long line of sight spotting for that Raketin.
A capture point is under attack.
There we go, we're going to have some blob wars. Cromwell coming in to assist. Early retreats there from Chris. Going after the D crew on the anti-tank gun. Just about getting it. Cost himself a lot of manpower in the process though. Maybe if the anti-tank... Oh, there we go. Nice work, Ace. The old shotgun priest, you love to see it. And it's actually pretty good against units clumped up in heavy cover. Like, that's maybe one of its best use cases.
They're wise to us.
So it's got the damage, but it doesn't have a super wide AoE spread.
Down to 300.
Okay, Panther on the far side. Piet's somewhat nearby. Perhaps the Hunt trying to get away. Does have the war speed available. Hasn't activated that yet though. Here comes the AVRE. Maybe going to try fire off a shot. We've got the anti-tank gun. Stunned. Panther did manage to pop smoke just before that AVRE shot connected. Piet's not getting involved the entire time. And the Panther able to get out of there. If those Piets came up earlier, maybe that could have been the kill, but overall pretty well handled by Duffman. Sticky situation. Came out of it ahead, I'd say, overall. A lot of repairs required on that Panther. Old deep push by Furyo.
Enemy causing
So
trouble.
the Sherman
Tries
did
to
survive
take one of
though.
our points.
No rebuild on the pack still from Chris. AVRE posturing, it's going to fire off some shots. Still have the tank gun in support. Good number of kills, no wipes, but going to be reasonably happy about that. Panther coming through, but the anti-tank gun is in position to defend. Here comes the Cromwell steaming in to battle. Here comes the Command Panther though as well. 2-on-1, AVRE in some trouble. It's around the side of the anti-tank gun, but we got the Piets there. AVRE does have a reasonable health pool. And the Command Panther gives up. Doesn't want to risk taking an engine crit from the engineers. Close call, but Duffman getting away alive there. There's not enough infantry support. If there was, you know, some infantry to kill or decrew the anti-tank gun, would have been a completely different story. Good decrew there on the walking Stuka. And by the walking Stuka. Panther in hull down mode over here, boosting up its range. See, there's one thing I assume it doesn't work, but does hull down increase the range of the Panther's machine guns as well? Oh, here we go, another shotgun. Ooh, lands a little bit short. Still only 5 kills on that. Good amount of health damage done, but really want those kills. Oh, you can force the squad to retreat into it though. Oh, it's going to be an engine crit. Faust out. Do remember that if you cancel your howitzer barrage early, it will start going on cooldown earlier as well. So, you know, just those first 2 shots, it's clear it's not going to hit anything. Oh! Trying to stun this Panther, but then on the silo or something. I don't know what happened there. Oh, Command Panther misses. Other Panther smokes. The AVRE is going to get out of there, but will the Panthers get out of there? Big concussive grenade on the stun. Looks like they're both going to get out. There's another snare from Duffman's Piets, but not coming through. Oof, close call, but I think mistake from Chris to pop the smoke there. Need to just sit there and fire off a couple shots. So smoke was out. Oh boy. Ooh, that was a very close call on the walking Stuka. Once the smoke was out, the chances of killing the AVRE extremely low. Hold down Panther with that super long range. Open the smoke now again. Second anti-tank gun for Duffman, by the way. I thought he had a second recovery squad, but maybe that was just something that he recruited team weapon with to running off the map. We can take a look. No, just the one. Must have been the weapon crew. Okay, Jackson out now for Ace. Reasonable targeting, but minimal damage overall to the pack Howie. Suka hasn't quite been working out. Been like one really good strike. The rest of them not terribly impressive. 18 kills so far. Comes the AVRE though. Grenadier's slow to dodge. Very slow indeed. That looked like a very long range shot from the AVRE though. It was about 5 range further than I'd expect it to be able to fire. Tank guns right there for the Panther. Jackson coming in from the side on the Command Panther as well. A lot of damage onto that Command Panther. Take a look at the VPs. You can see the allies are down by about 60, not a huge deal. Tank guns vet up nicely off the Panther and hull down mode. Blitzing away to safety now, though. Sees the AVRE coming, getting out of there. Oh, we got an elephant from Chris. Yeah, that probably somewhat explains why he didn't go for the anti-tank gun. Getting that elephant instead. Trying to save the manpower. She's hurting for it at the moment. Furyo, meanwhile, out there for another tank himself. Just lost his squad of Volksgrenadiers, though. Playing in the air for Chris, but maybe not quite getting the benefits from it. There it goes now, connecting on the Cromwell. Officer getting out of there. Is that a rebuild on the officer? I think it is, right? Did have some sight, but again, a bit of a whiff from the walking Stuka. Tank guns are a nice angle here, though. And they are getting some really lucky pins. Huge amount of damage onto their elephant. Comes the AVRE, maybe for this green blob. Do have double pyos for Chris, but currently repairing the Panther. Priest is fired again, but still at 5 kills. As much as I like going for the shotgun Priest, and you know it's a good meme. Oh, good mine down the side. Panther needs to pop the blitz here. Someone firing off the smoke. Panther chasing very slowly. Misses first shot. The AVRE and the double tank guns are right there. Doesn't get hit by the stun, but in the smoke, so it doesn't fire at the Cromwell. Switches the gun over to the AVRE. We've got a snaring squad coming around the corner. Does he not killing it? Panther blitzing around the back now, trying to get away. Doesn't want to run back past the Piats, which is understandable. We have a tough time getting past the Jackson that's over here, though. Oh, doesn't even need the Jackson. Double-length tank guns take care of business. So yeah, I think if Chris just popped the blitz immediately on that chase down, would have gone a bit better for him overall. But would have had 2 opportunities to fire before the Cromwell got around the corner. Should have hit one of them.
An engineer unit is ready for action.
Oh, here we go. Just those bad-mouthing the Priest. Good connection. Machine gun decruit. Getting the steal on that now as well. The recon plane up in the air. Vickers decruit. We're in production for Chris now. Off the pack alley, I think. Raising damage. Reasonable hit overall. 20 kills. Firefly out now for Duffman. Doesn't have the munitions to upgrade with the tulip rockets, which can be very helpful against the elephant if you can stun it in place with those tulip rockets. Now the anti-tank guns and the Piats to get to work. Doesn't have the munis for it though at the moment. AVRE coming down the far side. Big grenade out. There's a good timing to take grenades for Ace. Double tank guns for Duffman. AVRE coming in from the side. Often shooting at infantry, strangely enough.
200 points remaining.
Nice decruit from the AVRE, and more left behind as well. Also getting decruit. Panther coming in. Elephant from the side as well. Oh, big wipe from the Werfer. A great start. Second Panther's out now for Furyo as well. Carnage on this side.
Where do you
Jackson's kind of just been parked here the entire time. A rebuild on the A half-track. That's interesting. This is a recon plane, of course. So I guess he's wanting to counter that. Big long-range shot from that AVRE. Nothing missing. Here comes the walking Stuka. Double 10 guns pops the speed boost. Wasn't targeting the AT guns though. So they get out almost unscathed.
Heavy tank awaiting orders.
Firing off the flares from the Command Panther, doing some spotting. Allies have drained down quite low on the VPs though. Axis in control. Some priest action on this side. If we're about ready to fire again, Elephant has taken engine damage. Alpha not at full health though. Definitely want to be against the Elephant, otherwise you won't survive 2 hits from it. Good dodge though, and the flame mortar support.
Wireless intercept. They still have 300 points remaining.
And now the Axis ticking under 300. Oh, squad down over here for Furyo. So infantry forces are actually getting quite light now. Going for an Ober squad on the rebuild. Recon plane in the air. Has put this in anti-air mode. Shoots it down pretty quickly. Something died back here? Oh, that must be the plane. Oh, monster damage on the Command Panther. Whoa, and then a bounce. It could have been the kill. Walking Stuka had to interrupt its barrage immediately. Went on cooldown. Had to dodge away from all the anti-tank that was nearby there. We're up to 6 kills now. AVRE coming down the side with the speed boost. Elephant's there though. Just popped take a weak point, stunning it. The range tank guns coming through. Here comes the Command Panther though as well. AVRE fires off and then returns the favour, stunning the Elephant in place now. Double anti-tank guns lining up a few hits, and they're pinning. They're both Vet 3. Smoke out. Switch their focus fire over to the Panther. So the Elephant does get away, but that was a close call. Somewhat close range shots from this priest, targeting this area of the map. A lot of repairs required now for the Axis though. And on the back of that, they're having to fall right the way back. Oh, it's good trouble for the Firefly. Oh, the walking Stuka goes down. Is that the end of the Firefly? He's trying to back around the corner. Oh, the Raketten finishes the job. Revenge. But as I said, that mechanized truck... Oh, he rebuilt the mechanized truck. Okay, well, there you go. Could rebuild that walking Stuka potentially. Double Raketten's getting some major work done for Furyo now. Chris getting attuned to dodging that AVRE. A few good dodges now. Here comes the Werfer strike. Doesn't hit anything though. Panther softening up the squad in the centre. Is that double Werfers? Oh, Moles inside the capping circle died. Didn't quite get the neutralised there. Panther backing away. It could have just pushed in and killed that Sherman very easily. Missed opportunity. Exchanging grenades. Rifleman come out on top though. AVRE coming down the far side yet again. Here comes the elephant. Oh, this time he got a good target weak point on. Double Raketans are there. And that's the end of the AVRE. Did knock out the Grenadiers and they dropped the LMG, but overall it's a good trade. Good use of the target weak point by Chris. Nice bit of elephant action.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Oh, double anti-tank guns from the side. The Firefly coming in as well. Imagine if he had the tube rockets, could have stunned it in front of the double anti-tank guns. Elephant does manage to get away though. And the Werfers. Oh, there's a lot of infantry here. Oh, squad down.
Squad knocked out.
Nasty. Elephant coming through again, but the anti-tank guns are there. The other Riffer. Good use of the rapid maneuvers again. Getting away. Might as well send that one back for some healing.
Firefly here. Are we going hunting?
Nice connection. Oh, Panther blitzing in, going after the Sherman. Should be the kill. Indeed it is. Jackson mobilizing, looking for some revenge. There are a couple of squads there, maybe they could get the snare off. Oh, missed snare opportunity. Could have gotten range with that rifle squad, but does not control his units well enough. Plane up in the air, so we have that anti-air half-track around. Big damage on the Priest. The plane shot down quite quickly though, and the Elephant taking so much damage. Those Vet 3 6-pounders really laying in the pain. A couple of squads coming around on the flank. We've got double tellers, but I don't think Duffman has spotted those for the sweeping yet. Just going straight in, going after the rocket artillery. Quite a lot of it out the back there. Could be a pretty tasty pickup. Going for the VP capture. Sorry, the machine gun with the infantry. Well, I think he could have held the position. Those engineers, they are dropping fast. They're not vetted. Very squishy. The Vet 3 LMG Grenadiers. I think he could have held on with that machine gun. Maybe held on to a bit more territory as a result. Oh, Command Panther. I mean, Regular Panther. With a drive-by. Rifle squad is down. Raketin destroyed. So now Ace also getting a little bit light on infantry. Doesn't have any rear echelon. So can't easily repair up the Priest. I have to jump the A half-track's vehicle crew out to assist. Command Panther coming across again. We do have the anti-tank gun in a nice position for it though. One Panther shot missing. Jackson from the side. Command Panther could be in some trouble. Jackson slow to chase. Doesn't chase at all. Panthers are very low, but still ticking. Oh, the Comet ran over the double tellers on the far side. No way. Oh boy. He spotted them with the sweepers, you know, he just ran right past them. And he paid the ultimate price. Okay, here comes the Werfer strike. Nice decrew on the machine gun. Gammon bomb out, forcing the retreats over there. Big walking Stuka strike, nearly knock out the rifleman. See both teams really focusing on the victory points at this stage. Look at army sizes, you can see Duffman a little bit behind after losing that comet. Otherwise it's pretty even. Gonna maybe plant a few more towers down that side, eh? Why not? Such good results earlier, and planes not as successful now. The A half-track's on the field, but just as I say that, A half-track gets killed by the Panther.
Panzerwerfer is ready for action.
Okay, moment of silence. Not much going on. Panthers thinking about coming in for an attack. That's the wrong angle though, right into the Jackson anti-tank gun combo. One Panther could be dead. No, Jackson firing on the move misses, but the Panther goes down to the anti-tank gun. And the other Panther's in some trouble now as well. Oh, and that goes down too! Horrible engagement for Furyo. Coming in with like 1 or 2 shots of health missing from both those Panthers, and he gets punished so hard, that anti-tank gun with the take aim, the range boost. Getting the last laugh.
Half-track, waiting for orders.
And, you know, if both those tanks were on full health, they probably both would have gotten away. It just shows the importance of pairing up your vehicles. Very often a life or death difference.
The capture point is being overrun.
There wasn't any like time pressure on Furyo to really make an attack at that timing either. It's not like he had to fight on low health. Decided to make the push anyway though. Got punished for it. Finally that Pakawi goes down to the walking Stuka. Furyo tried that so many times. And now it has come to pass. Maneuvers again. Oh, good connection though from Chris. Cromwell from Duffman, not going to hang around for that. Maybe maybe he wants to go for a dive onto the rocket artillery. Sweeping down the far side again. 2 Werfers and a walking Stuka back there. They can get found. Oh, he doesn't. What's he doing? He's running past. He's running past the teller. He didn't sweep it. Recon plane maybe going to spot the Cromwell. Did you see it coming? No reaction from the Werfers yet. Flame more support in from Duffman, looking to cap the VP. Triple cap against the Allies. They're getting low. Cromwell coming around the far side. Fires at the Grenadiers. Unable to cap the VP. Fox Grenadiers down. Sherman getting away. But still the points are draining out so fast. It's looking a bit grim for the Allies. Duffman with a lot of manpower needs to spend some of this. Cromwell not up to much over here, honestly. Oh, wow. Really good priest hits. 19 kills. Priest is a little bit lackluster. Unless you're really abusing the creeping barrage on it.
We've got 50 points left.
It's not really worth getting. Okay, big push back, but no infantry to cap the VPs at the moment for the Allies. So they're draining out really fast. Rebuild on the Command Panther. And that's bad news for the Cromwell. There it goes, that Vet 3 Elephant. Good rate of fire on it now. Getting the second shot off in the nick of time. Jackson out the back here needs to get involved and fast. Different to the center. He's still capping though. His tank guns there for Duffman, but he can't complete the capture. Decapping over here, but the Allies just need to get on these VPs.
Enemy can taste defeat. They only have 10 points remaining.
Oh boy. Firefly wading into battle. It looks like that's just going to die. Well, there you go. Close fight. Very close one. But ultimately, Chris with the big elephant play knocking out that AVRE in conjunction with Furyo's double Raketans. You know, without the double Raketans, might not have had enough DPS to knock it out, but by their powers combined, there goes the AVRE. And after that, Duffman really started to struggle. Then losing his Comet to the tellers down the far side. After that, the Allies never really managed to make a recovery. Duffman with quite a lot of resources at the end of the game there, though. Could have spammed out maybe like a couple snipers. Just get something onto the VPs. And I think maybe should have hard sneak committed to coming down here with the Cromwell, trying to sneak around this side, knocking out those Werfers instead of trying to bring the Cromwell in to go for the VP capture at that particular timing. Cromwell's just not that good against infantry, unfortunately. But GG, well played, solid stuff. Kind of played out a little bit more on the 2 1v1 styles, where there's a lot of action on either side of the map, but not a huge number of team coordinated moves, but overall a solid match. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.